so I can't talk too loud. But this is the campground. Just want to show you around. So this is Big Meadows Campground. I didn't make it all the way to the Matthews Arm, which is the one I thought I was going to go to. I went to 2 of the other campgrounds and they were closed. This one required reservations, and it was kind of funny because I had to take a picture of the QR code, drive down the street, find a bar of service, log in, make the reservation, and then come back. By the time I got back to the site, it was probably 9:30, dark. And it's cold. It's like 39, 40 degrees, I think it said. So that's no bueno. But I'll tell you, last night's ride was scary. Top 10 scariest rides on a motorcycle I've ever had. I'd actually say it's the top one. Yeah, for sure. I counted 31 deer before I got to the site on the road. Skyline Drive is insanity. It's no joke. Like, there's hairpins and switchbacks and everything. So at night, on a motorcycle fully loaded with tires that are crappy, and then having deer everywhere. It was like, So this is like mile marker 45-ish. I mean, you're deep into the trip, which is crazy. I want to see something cool though. This campsite, check this out. The Appalachian Trail comes right through here. Like, legit. This is it. I was up here drinking my morning cup of cold instant coffee and I heard somebody talking and I looked over and there was a dude walking. I was like, that's crazy. So, pretty neat. Anyways, I got to finish packing up. I love this new tent. The big Angie's, I don't know how to say it. Guys, walking the Appalachian Trail right now. Where'd you guys come from?
Well, we stayed at the lodge last night.
Oh, that's cheating!
I know it is, but it felt good.
So this is the Appalachian Trail. Isn't that crazy? He said this is the luxury section because it's close to so many services. There's a lot of places you can go, and services, like, it's near roads so people can drop you off. But hey, take a walk on the AT with me. Pretty cool, huh? They're doing 7 miles. Those 2 people were super old too. See, there's your trail marker. That is super cool. Super cool. I'll tell you what, if I had the time and the health, wouldn't that be a fun trip to take? I mean, just imagine all the beautiful sights you would see. Okay, seriously, I need to get packed up and get the heck out of here. This is treacherous. Quite the angle. I don't know why I did this last night. Probably because I was tired. Oh boy, this is going to be a tough one. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. Can't. Holy moly. Engage hernia truss. There we go. Whew. There it is. Tip it over right here. This is the campground you probably didn't see last night. Wow, that was hard. It's a nice campground. It's not the same place that I stayed at last time. I was slightly confused, but it's nice. There's a big lodge right up here, and the bathrooms were super nice too, by the way. Squirrel. There's a big lodge up here, and I am going to stop there and walk around for a minute. I'd love to have a hot cup of coffee, but it's 9 o'clock. Better hit the road. Let's go. Oh, those are some sites right there too. Wow. Pretty nice campground. I gotta tell you, the National Park Service does a good job with their campgrounds for the most part. Some of them I've stayed in are a little bit sketchy, but like this one is like the crown jewel. I think Skyline Drive is a big deal to them, right? You can rent these buildings, you can stay in them if you want. But the lodge is up here. Now I checked last night to see how much it would cost to stay at the lodge, just to see, because it was super late and it was cold. It was like 100. I think the lady said the cheapest room was $142, and I was like, nope, I'll pitch a tent. I wanted to camp anyways. I really didn't want to stay at another hotel. But yeah, it's 43 degrees out, guys. It was cold last night. You always know when it's cold and you wake up and the inside of your tent is like dripping water. I had the full mummy situation going on with my sleeping bag, which I never zip up because it's always too hot, but I actually slept up in it, zipped it up, and cinched it up around my face. That's how cold it was. Okay, where the heck is the lot? There, these are cabins. Did I go the wrong place? Ah, man. Oh no, it's down here. It's down here. I met a park ranger down here last night, and we joked around about the ridiculousness of the deer. And he said, yeah, a lot of people hit deer, actually. It's quite common. I'm going to just park in the executive VIP area right here for a minute. Sweet. Let's check this place out. Okay, you're not going to believe it. I decided, I'll come in here and see if they have any coffee. Look what they have here. A Starbucks. So, yep, I'm driving a BMW and drinking the Starbucks coffee, but check this out. Look where we are. Look at this, huh? This is what it's all about right here. Awesome. Here we go. Just met some nice folks from Sunapee, New Hampshire. And they are going hiking. The kid thought I was like a big time YouTube star. I'm like, you know what, kid, I appreciate the coolness, but I am not anybody special. Funny story, the guy actually went to the fire academy in New Hampshire where I work. So that was fun. Anyways, we are going to head south to the end of the road. We're going to head south to the end of Skyline, and then we're going to jump on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and we'll just run it up until Roanoke, Virginia, and then we'll jump on the Great Slab there. The Google Maps is telling me it's like 6 hours to my buddy's house, so that's a pretty hefty ride. I mean, that's decent. And I can spread that out just a little bit by doing some of the BRP and just really enjoying it. I really was not enjoying the ride last night. As I've said, there was so many deer. I saw a fox, a raccoon, and the 31 deers. It was very scary. The worst one was around the hairpin turn that I did. That was close. And you may remember I talked about my... Oh, they have a gas station here, and gas is actually not bad. Wow. So let's see here. 29 miles to the end of this, I believe. Pretty cool. Yes, my boy last week hit a deer on his bike, and he Chuck Norris'd it. He actually killed it by kicking it with his foot. How does that even happen? Crazy. So, but he's okay. He didn't get hurt, thank goodness. And his bike isn't hurt, nothing. I mean, he killed the deer, just KO'd it right there. Boom. Code K. gotta crack my visor. I'm fogging up here. But anyways, I am excited about today. This campground, this was super fun to camp at. I thought this was the campground I stayed at before, but I just can't remember. I have to go back in my channel and watch the video of camping, because there was like a big huge field that I camped in, and I did not see that last night. But again, it was at night, so maybe that's why I didn't see it. The scenery is absolutely breathtaking, especially if it was a clear day out today. Every time you come up to an overlook, you can just see so many beautiful things. The creation is just really great. It's awesome. When we get down to Tennessee, I'm gonna spend the night there with my buddy and catch up. He's an old firefighter from Houston, and he's a hazmat specialist actually, so me and him talk shop a lot. We enjoy that. So that'll be fun to do. We're also going to be, oops, just killed a bird. That's fun. Sorry about that. We also are going to be getting up in the morning after that, hanging out a little bit, and then basically shooting down to Florida. Now, I just met up with some folks that were hiking the Appalachian Trail. Like I said, it's right here. And they said that they were just down there. They're hiking north to the end of the trail, which is pretty awesome. I guess right now is the time of year to do that too, because you basically have decent weather. It's not super duper hot, but they said down south it was humid and hot. So a little KLR, Kawasaki, no, Honda. Little CRF it looked like, maybe like a 250. It's a nice bike to start on. And yeah, so the Smoky Mountains are cool too, and my buddy actually doesn't live too far away from there. It's too bad I just didn't have enough time to cruise over there too, because man, those are a lot of fun. I like those a lot. Is it Gatlinburg? Is a pretty cool town, although it seems a little plastic and touristy and expensive. It was kind of fun to ride through. It was kind of fun. It kind of reminded me of Niagara Falls, actually, the same way that on the Canadian side, the same way that looks as well. So, well, it is still not warm out. It's 44, so it is nippy. I remember last year when you come up in elevation up here, the temperature changes almost 10 degrees. So it'll probably be just right when I get off the ridge. I'll be looking forward to that. Just a little bit warmer. It'll be great. I picked up another GS rider. Just as I was pulling out of the campground, I heard the how does it go? And picked him up, and it looks like he's camping out too, so that's kind of cool. We'll see where he stops. Maybe I'll stop and chest bump him. Yes, sir, bud. Just stopped at an overlook. Found that GS rider I've been following around. Yes, sir, boy. You wouldn't believe where he is from.
Milton Mills, New Hampshire.
Milton stinking Mills. That's like 20 minutes from my house. Can you believe it? I can't even believe it. And guess what he does for work? He's an EMT. I mean, look at that mustache. You know what I'm saying?
In the service.
Thank me for my service. And look at this bike. Let's check out this bike he's got. He's got this nice GS going on. About to get my bike cleaned out by this Nimrod over here. Look at that R1200 GS, bud. It's the adventure version. I love it. Now, oh, and he's got his wife beater right there too, just in case something happens. Hey, I got a question for you. We were just chatting about your other bike. What bike do you have?
Goldwing GL 1800, 06.
Okay, and I told you Grandpa 5000, he likes his bikes, and I think he did 100 on his. Where's your bike sitting at currently?
144.
144,000?
Yes,
what in the wide world of sports? Hey, bro, it was super nice meeting you.
Awesome.
Ride safe, okay?
Thank you.
Awesome. You guys are the real MVP. Biking this junk. So the guy here, What a cool coincidence. What a small world. You never know who you're going to run into. Super, super nice guy. And I just can't believe his Goldwing. 144,000 miles. It's like symbolic. How do you get that many miles on a Goldwing? Grandpa 4,000 or 5,000, whatever you are now. Probably going to be sitting back in his easy chair watching this video saying, I told you so, you weirdo. Yeah, pretty cool, pretty cool. So he's going to the end. He's going to Horizons Unlimited meeting. I've never even heard of this place, and I think I got to check them out, but they basically do a bunch of ride reports, and there's all types of people that do round the world trips that will be there. I guess I just never heard of them, but it sounds pretty cool. So he's going to be going there. I am going to keep going. I'm going to take Blue Ridge Parkway, again, just a little bit up, and then we'll dump out and get it on. I was talking to him about his tires that he has on his bike. And I told him how much I hate these tires, and he goes, yeah, but it makes it look good. And I was like, yeah, but I'd rather have a bike that handles. I'm toying with the idea of maybe even getting tires off of like Amazon or something, shipped down to where I'm going to be in Florida. But tires are so stinking expensive. I just put another set of tires on my other GS before I sold it, and it was like $600 by the time I was done with just the parts. So I'm just gonna chew these up, I guess, and suck it up, be a man. Just like that, you flip the switch and you go from the Skyline Drive in Shenandoah National Park to the Blue Ridge Parkway. Just like that. Skyline ends and BRP starts. Yeehaw! So you'll notice the BRP's pavement is a little rougher. There isn't as much manicured landscapes around, especially with all those rock walls that took people millions of hours to build. But besides for that, it's really the same thing. And I think Skyline Drive's got some really cool overlooks, but I think BRP has some that are better. And there's one other thing I love about the BRP, all the tunnels. There's only one on Skyline Drive, and it's kind of lame. BRP's got like a ton of them. So that is my take on the two, and I've ridden the BRP from the beginning to the end. I've gone all the way. Junior, let's have a picnic lunch. He wanted a honk. He wanted a honky of the horny. Oh, that sounds weird. That BMW rider was awesome. That was super cool to meet a guy from my backyard. Small world. Check this out, huh? I just caught up with a group of 6 BMW riders. It looks like they're from Washington, D.C. area, which is within striking distance, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, totally time to let everybody go by here. Decided I would stop here because I'm starving, and I got sick and tired of riding on that group of people that were driving so stinking slow. I couldn't get around them. I kept stopping at every overlook. So let's get some lunch. Shall we? See if this place has any good food. These guys are nuts. Look at them. How do they bike the parkway? I don't know. They're all French too. Oui, gagnon. Peaks of Otter. Oh no. We're closed? No. How are they closed? I'm starving. That's annoying. They open tomorrow too. Darn it. So, since they're closed, we're going to have a beverage and lunch, which was also breakfast. Darn it. I'm going to walk down here, though. I wonder if I can walk down there. Are you allowed to walk down there? I don't see why you couldn't walk down there. Let's check it out. Maybe they don't care if you just walk down. Do they care? They'll probably yell at me. It's too bad I was going to spend some dough on lunch because I'm so stinking hungry. Picnic area. All these places you can go to. Very nice place down here. The Peaks of Otter. You have to say it that way. It's chilly again, too. It got cold. It's like 52. Nice. Don't mind if I do for a minute. So I finally caught up to these guys. It is a BMW, but he's got these funky little lights on it. See them? So that's what I was seeing. But look at them all, huh? Look at this, huh? Look at this guy right here. Look at, he's got like a hydration system.
Yeah, he's crazy.
No, that's where his diaper Monday.
Oh, I like this. Senior driver, be patient. Pretty good. So I just checked the map, and the map told me we're 3 hours away from where we need to be, plus or minus. So better hit the road. Let's go. Okay, bye-bye Blue Ridge Parkway. We're all set now. And we are heading south on 43, I guess, towards Roanoke. And we will catch the interstate there. I just got to talk to all those BMW guys, super nice folks. They were going to some rally somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where, but they were super nice and kind of friendly. Considering we're down here by the DC area, they're all from the DC area, BMW guys. But I did like the fact that some of them asked a lot of questions. They had these cool, those lights on the back of their deal. The guy told me all about them. They're basically safety, obviously, if you hit the brakes, but at the same time, they also do a deal where it's got an accelerometer on it, and if you slow down too much, they also flash. So that's kind of cool. This is like a downgraded Blue Ridge Parkway. Look at this. This is crazy. This is wild. It's like carved out of the side of a mountain. We're going to see the guys that star on the show Moonshiners come out of the woods here. But this is nuts. Look at this road. Look at this. Woo! This is more aggressive than what I was just riding. And anybody that's down in this neck of the woods cannot be car sick or they won't ride in a car, right? Holy moly, this is like a roller coaster. Look at this. I guess so, 20 miles an hour. Yeah. Woo! Triumph. This is like Tale of the Dragon worthy. Wow. Crazy. This is awesome. Buchanan, Virginia. I love these small towns. Yes, your bud. Thank you for your service. They always have like the little mini Main Street with everything. A lot of history. I love the fact too that everybody down here has already cut their grass. Buchanan Love. Look at that old farmhouse. Oh, nice. Or plantation house. What do you call them down here? I don't know. I just stopped to shed some layers because it's getting really warm. So I just pulled into this little farmer's turnoff here and checking out the cows. They want to see what's going on. So they just come right up to you. What's happening, old boy? See? Funny, isn't it? Yeah. You are delicious. They're all in the shade. All right, we gotta get back on the road. I name you Angus. Big Angus. Or Black Angus? Isn't that what they're called? My tent is Big Angus. See you later, old boy. So we're almost to my buddy's house. Before I get there, I'll end up signing off just because he doesn't like to be on camera. You know how people are. But he lives in a beautiful area. Very, very pretty. Surrounded by farms. And it's been quite a ride today. We've done about 400 miles. And a lot of it was on the Skyline and BRP, so that was quite fun. It's funny how the cows graze up the side of the hill. It's like their legs are shorter on one side. I always get a kick out of that. Well, I hope you enjoyed our ride today. I will check in with you tomorrow. Take care now. Bye-bye then.